So here we go. Moment of truth. Let's see how much this puts in. Also, Darth Spock.
Mr. Cohh, you can add being a job reference to the long list of your talents. During an interview, I was asked about my hobbies. I explained that I was a long-time gamer, and referenced watching streams about games. He asked me who my favorite streamer was, and I said it was yourself. He smiled as he is a big fan of yours too. I was just offered a position there. So thank you, even if it's just being you.
Dude! I think that entitles me to at least 10% of your income. At least! I'll shoot you my PayPal info. Thank you so much.
Applause, please.
That's awesome. For both of us. No, that's great, dude. That's actually freaking awesome. That makes my day, man. That is so cool to hear. And congrats on your new job. And you're welcome. That's fantastic. Okay. Let's go down. Sure. Oh, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so this is all chungusing away just as it should. Uh-oh. Wait. Ah. There you go. Okay. Great. And now you're backed up. Perfect. Okay. This is where we want the backup. If this is backed up, it means our storage and dimensional storage is full. If this is backed up, it means that our main production line is not currently using any of that, which none of this is hooked up yet, so it makes sense. But yeah, looking pretty good so far. Looking pretty good so far. Okay, so now we continue. So we got the plastic situation sorted out. It is now coming into our base. We got the rubber situation sorted out. It is now coming into our base. So what we need to start doing is there are two different things we're currently working on. We're getting mainline production into our base to make new items, which are these things. And then we also are just about to start the very first tier 3 production. We're only really doing T1 and T2 on floor 0 and 2. So we're going to start doing like the big boy production here in a second. Like those computers there, for instance. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to pop down one of these. This is one of our... Oh, what am I missing? SAM fluctuators. That's what we were working on. Wait a second. That's what we were working on. This is reanimated SAM. We need SAM fluctuators. So let's go over here first. And we're going to do this first because we're going to need a lot of these producing because we have like at least 20 more of these storages we're going to be putting down. Let's go over here real quick. I only need like 10 of these for now. Let's go ahead and make 30. Is this just Cohh or do other people help? This base was all built by me. But a good way to think about it is I'm just the guy building it, but me and chat are the engineers. Yeah. So even though this is all built by me, there's been a lot of like viewer suggestions and, you know, hey, how do I do this? Oh, cool. That's a great suggestion. I'll do it that way. You know, that kind of stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it's exactly like Waxer said. Yeah.
We as engineers.
Yep. You is. You is. Okay. There we go. I need to add a little sign to our blueprint now that we're using the hell out of them. All right, chat. This is going to be kind of big because this is our, like, this is the first T3 thing we're doing. So we need to decide, like, how we... Whoa. Spoilers? Satellite portal. Main portal. What's this stuff? Spoilers. Anyway. Okay, let's go. I need parts. right there. Sam Fluctuator. Okay. Now, this is where things are going to get a little weird, because this is the first item that we're not producing on floor. Yeah, this is the first time we're not producing something on floor 0 or 1. So instead of anything going up here, it's pretty much only going to come down. So this is going to come down from the top and feed it to here. Okay. Did it wrong again. Can I put text? Hold on. Hold on. Chat, I'm doing this. One sec, this is very important.
Go for that extra purchase. Go awesome.
Okay. So, let's do this right. The right side goes up. The left side goes down. Okay. It says set text here, but that's... Can I do arrows? I think I can. It's like no icon. I need to do layout. Where's my layout? There we go. Perfect. Okay. So we want to go up here, which is left, right? Did I do that right? No, I did it wrong. Wait. Wait. No, I did it right. Wait. No, I did it wrong. Hold on. My sign is wrong. Left is down and right is up. Okay. Man, I tell you. Okay. Directions are hard, chat. All right, so right always goes up and left always goes down. So, in the case of this storage right here, which is what we're working on. Let's go over here. So we're working on the SAM thing. Is that off? Oh, it is. It's totally off. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Hmm? That's... Why am I getting a line with that? That's not right. What? Why am I seeing the line when the line is wrong? Is another one of them? No. Dude, what is going on here? I've been using that line fine up until now. Okay. It's because I have a shorter belt? But it's a blueprint, so why would it matter? Weird. Oh well. Okay. So, if we want things coming down to here, which way's down? Left is down. Okay. So we want things coming down into here. So we're going to do it like this. Ooh. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so let me go up here. And the reason this is important is when we get up to here, it's going to be the opposite of the inputs. The inputs on here are on the right. And this is going to be expecting something going the other direction, which is important. Okay, so here is where things are going to get interesting. So first of all, we need to bring this out like crazy. So a lot of what I'm going to do next is going to involve like some trial and error. And what we essentially need to do is come up with a system. And you know what, man? Dang it. I don't want to, but I have to. We're going to have to move this. I really like this thing, and I think it looks awesome, but the problem is that I need all of this area right next to my storage for my main production. So I think I'm going to rebuild, funny enough, the same thing, but I'm just going to do it further down. I do like it, though, and I love that it was, like, in the base, which was super cool, and there's a lot of parts about this I think are great, but... yeah, that's not going to work. Good testing. Didn't work. Let's go ahead and take all this off real quick. Okay. So that'll be good for now. And like I said, we'll fill this in properly later and do something cool with it. But the biggest issue here is that I can't have this hole on my third floor. So we're going to redo all that stuff and get all that figured out. Klets.
With Twitch Prime, at CohhCarnage today is a sad day. I just put my cat to sleep. Happy thought to my cat Dexter. Celebrate life. But in sad time there is always Cohh to make my day a little better. You deserve my Prime sub, although I am a YouTube lurker.
Oh, thanks,
Thank
man.
you, sir.
Well, I really appreciate that, dude. I just went through the same with my puppers. Yep, I hear you, man. Rest in peace to Dexter. And the best to you, dude. Best to you. All right. So let's see. Bring you out more. I wish I could zoop longer. I need longer zooping. I feel like zooping should get upgraded as the game goes on. So like first you can zoop like 10 and then like 20 and then 30. By the end of the game you're zooping squares and stuff. That'd be awesome. Okay. Yeah, areas, dude, area zoop. Imagine if you could do this and then pull it out like here, like a square. And you could do like giant zoop squares. Oh my God, dude. Be still my zoop heart. Okay. That's definitely a mod already? Oh, Simpsons did it, dude. Come on now. It's a mod for everything. Okay. So, on the production floor, we need to decide what kind of bays and what size we want to do for the individual types of production. What do I mean by that? I mean that we're going to have areas that are specifically designed for moving and routing different things. And then we're going to have areas that are designed to take that routing and use it for different stuff. What do I mean by that? Let me show you. So each of these blocks represents a resource, and we can only do like 4 per. So every time we get one of these lanes, we're going to bring it down. Start with 8. All right, so the premise here is that the black is going to be input and the white is going to be output. And what this is going to allow us to do is bringing in the different materials that we have in this wall. We're going to be able to route, input, output, back into where it needs to go. And we're going to see if this works. All right, let's start here for now. And let's do a proof of concept and see if this is actually going to do what we want it to. So the idea is we can make billboards for each section showing what's in them. And this may be too big too, and we may just not need them this big. I mean, it's good to plan for stuff down the road, but... Oh, wait. Will I be trying Throne and Liberty? I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. We'll have to see. I took a look at Throne and Liberty, and they did that big sponsor thing recently, and it looked all right. Looked all right. Looked all right. Let's do it. I want to give these as much room as we have here. What do you guys think, by the way? How are you guys feeling about it? Think it's something we need to check out? Not really. I'm seeing more mez than anything else. Heavy pay to win? Honestly, like, there's a certain flavor of MMO that I think I'm just kind of done with. Like I'm fine not ever playing any of them again. And I honestly think that like one of those types of MMOs is like that kind of standard, just, I don't know, the Ions, like stuff like that. I don't know. Lost Ark, yeah. Like I'm just, they're so like mechanically bloated at this point that I feel like a lot of them have lost the fact that you're supposed to have fun playing them. There's just so much going on in them. They've kind of jumped the shark in some ways, if that makes sense. It's just too much, man. It's just too much. Yeah, you know, it's been interesting because I've been doing, obviously, the last year. Every week I spend hours talking about game design because I'm helping design a game and I'm advising on games and stuff. And it's really made me acutely aware of the fact that there's a whole lot of games out there that are complex for the sake of complexity and not for fun. And the more you start really looking and paying attention to that, you start seeing it more and more and more everywhere, where it's just like a lot of game design is not fun. It's just, it's to have something there. And sometimes you get so many things that are there that are not thought out well enough to be an enjoyable mechanic. It's just a there mechanic, that the whole thing becomes like it becomes more of a chore than a game. And I feel like that's like what a lot of MMOs have become. They've kind of lost that fun factor. And instead they're relying on all these like complex mechanics that honestly aren't very fun when you take them by themselves. And then the whole picture doesn't really add up anymore. It does for some people, and that's great. But for me, a lot of the new MMOs these days, they just aren't fun. They're just not fun. And most importantly, it's not like old school EverQuest where, like, for me personally, I can set long-term goals. They're grind fests without the long-term goals. So it's like, it feels more like a mobile game time waster than like something you want to invest in, you know? But as a lot of people in chat are saying, maybe Cohh's just getting old. Maybe so. Maybe so. Maybe so. Okay, let's take a look here. For the SAM fluctuators, we need wire, pipes, and SAM. Okay, and a lot of it. I don't know if we want all... I don't think we need all these producing. But I mean, good for funsies. I mean, this is kind of like our first big test, so it may be good if nothing else just to test it. So we don't have a huge amount of space that we're going to be working with. And we do have to keep in mind that, like, all of our conveyor belt resources are going to be passing down these main lanes, so we have to think about efficiency early. So we need to be thinking verticality big time. Big time. But thankfully, this whole base just thought of this exact stuff when we made it, so. I always use elevators into input when it gets complex. Yeah, well, one thing that's also important though is I want to be able to visually see a lot of this stuff. So we're gonna see. We also got to be using lots of splitters, because there's a very good chance that we're going to want this stuff to go to other places that we're going to have set up. So anytime we come from an output, we need to be splitting. It was Sam, steel pipes, and wire? Wire. I'm going to stick the splitters there. And the reason I'm doing that is because when we pull it across, just line it up. There we go. Another nice thing about this is we can use the roof of the bottom area as well if we want to do some pass-through. And what I mean by that is we can real easily go down here, and this is a production floor, so we can pass through the ceiling here because all this area is going to be totally open, which is another thing I plan for because it's all going to be conveyor belts into our storage, so we can utilize that as well. Cool, cool, cool. Another thing we could do, and this is really interesting. I was talking to somebody about this last night. We could also set up a switch system where we have a line of manufacturers and we just have switches that change conveyor belt inputs, and then we can change the recipes. So we could have it so our whole factory, like all of the materials are input, and then we just have switches that determine what inputs get fed in and what gets made. Now that is far more advanced than I was planning, so that would require like a lot. But I mean, it could be really cool, and it could be kind of fun to do that as like a proof of concept too, which could be fun. I've never done this before. I'm going to see if it works. I think it actually did. Yeah, I think not only that worked, I think that's awesome. Okay. Cool. You into there. Really bugs me. Can we not make these lower? Man, I want it to be lower. I need it to be like I mean, I guess. I don't like it. It works. Wow, that actually works great. Just raise the splitter by 1. This guy? Oh, this guy. Wait, what? You're saying... No. Yeah, it doesn't... Oh! What?! Why can you do that? Wait a second. What is this? You're saying... What? This changes everything. I didn't realize you could do that. That, dude, doing this lets you do something with this you can't do normally. That's really cool. That's going to make this look so much better. Oh my God, man. That's huge. Thanks, chat. Freaking awesome. Okay.